Guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. You probably noticed that I'm not in paradise right now. It's actually present day when I'm filming this, and I'm about to sit down and edit the last part of our Sandals South Coast trip. But I wanted to pop on here because where I left off, I actually started to get a really bad stomach ache in my vlog, and we actually ended up staying in the room for about a day just to let me recover. So I filmed like this long 6-minute spiel about me not feeling good, but it's just like very long and not necessary to include in the vlog. So I figured I'd explain where I'm leaving off, like, so it makes sense to you guys, because I think it picks up and we're kind of like hanging out in the room, like having a chill day. So just wanted to provide some background for you guys. I ended up being fine. I think honestly, looking back on it and what happened, I ate a pepperoni pizza at Giuseppe's, and pepperoni does not agree with my stomach anymore, and that honestly was probably just a really poor choice on my part to eat that, because I know it makes my stomach upset, but I just wanted it. Again, irresponsible. And literally within a couple hours after eating it is when I started feeling sick. So long story short, that's what happened. We stayed in the room, we hunkered down. I ended up feeling better the next day, so it all worked out. So we're gonna head back to paradise, but before I do, if you're new to my channel and just stumbling upon this video, go check out vlogs number 1 and 2 for my Sandals South Coast trip before watching this part. This will be the last installment of our Sandals South Coast series. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for being here. Let's head back to paradise.
Well, today's the perfect day to be under the weather because it is legit under the weather outside. It just started thunderstorming and pouring, and ironically, Derek had just picked up food and got back, so got back just in the nick of time, but it was really coming down out there.
So of all the days for me to not be feeling well, this is probably the perfect day because it's literally monsooning. I will insert a clip for you guys, or I may have already inserted it, but it is storming so bad right now. The thunder is so intense, and Derek literally saw like the lightning like strike down the sky. Anyways, we've just been chilling in the room. I got some Pepto-Bismol from the gift shop earlier, and I just took that and it seems to be helping. So fingers crossed. Actually was able to keep down some lunch. I got a chicken pot pie. We ate that in the room. So far so good, which is good. It's just like nice to like be feeling a little better. So I'm hoping that it continues, but we're just enjoying the stormy weather. The lighting keeps adjusting. Maybe it's because of the, I don't know why that keeps happening. Let me try to show you guys, oh my gosh, what is happening? I look like this. Let me show you the water runoff.
So this little stream here, we had noticed the last couple of days when we were walking around that it was completely dried out, and we were like, oh, we felt like it was filled with water the last time we were here. But when we were watching the storm and it was filling out, we were like, that is probably used to catch the rain water and flow it into the ocean, so the resort doesn't flood, and that's exactly what it's doing. So see right there, it's completely empty, and it runs right out there into the ocean. Very nifty. I'm taking advantage of the stormy weather, and I'm reading the book that I brought on this trip. I started this, and it's so good. I'm more than halfway done it, I think, actually. It doesn't look at it by the pages, but there's actually a short story at the end, so I was actually flipping through it, and I was like, wow, I've made some good progress on this. But this is so good. If you like mysteries and like not really hardcore, it's not like true crime, but it's just like a cozy little mystery. This is so good, and I love the characters in it. I actually was first exposed to this character from Hallmark Channel, again because of my grandma, but they have a Murder, She Baked movie series based on this book series on the Hallmark Channel. So I found this on sale at Walmart like a year or so ago, and I just hadn't read it, so I picked this up and started reading this trip, and I love it. And it's got a ton of books in the series. Let me see. Oh yeah, so here's like some of the other ones, but there's like a ton, and this is just like a short list. There's way more, but I'm definitely going to be reading a lot more of these books because I've really been enjoying them. Just a nice, cozy, lighthearted read, but I always love mysteries because it's kind of fun to piece together the clues and try to solve it as you're reading it. So I've really been enjoying this. So I'm going to read some more of this and enjoy the rainy ambiance.
Good morning, guys. It's Thursday, and wait, is it Thursday? No, it's Friday. It's Friday, and I'm feeling so much better today. I actually walked down to the beach early. It is 8:13, so I slept through the night, no problems. Woke up, stomach's feeling so much better. But yeah, so I got us a spot at the beach, and we're just gonna have a really full beach day now that I'm feeling better. I just can't get over how blue the ocean is. It's so beautiful. So I came down here to get us a spot early. I put our bags on our chairs because the last time we came down to the beach after breakfast, everything was already reserved. I feel like people just do this. They claim their spot. And that's one thing on our last trip. We had a butler. It was part of the package that we booked. The one nice thing about having a butler, honestly, it wasn't our favorite, but they come down in the morning and they stock a cooler and set up your spot for you, which is super nice and helpful. So you don't have to like rush down to the beach. But conveniently, I just woke up at like 7:30. So I just figured I would walk down and grab us a spot. But we have the beach today. We don't have anything on our agenda, which is nice. And then tonight we have a dinner reservation at Schooners at 7:30, which is actually one of our earlier dinners, which will be nice because most of our dinner reservations have been late. It's just been harder to get reservations on this trip. I guess the resort is maybe just busy than it normally is. So that's pretty much our game plan. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so glad I'm feeling better. Let me give you one more shot of the ocean before I walk back. It's so beautiful. But yeah, so I'm gonna walk back to our room. I'm gonna grab Derek, and then we're gonna grab breakfast and kickstart our day. All right, friends, can we settle this argument? Derek asked me if I was quote unquote putting real clothes on before I left the room for breakfast. He says that this is a nightgown. When I bought this off of Pink Lily, it was advertised as a swing dress, and that's what I'm going with. So,
yeah, those his pajamas.
Stop it. So in the comments, drop a comment, dress or nightgown, to cast your vote.
Are we vlogging?
We're vlogging now.
Cool.
Okay, so
Sweet.
update. We had a really full beach day. Derek's drinking a Moscow Mule that he had to teach the bartender how to make because he didn't know what a Moscow Mule was. We did kayaking, we did sailing, did we do any other water sports?
Bird.
Did we do any other water sports?
Nah.
Then we went to the pool. Oh, and I dunked on Derek in basketball and crushed him.
Liar.
Literally crushed him. Who knew I was so good at hoops? And then we got lunch at Neptune's. What is happening over there? Also, look at the mountains. They're so pretty.
It's like Tokyo Drift in Jamaica. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then we went to the beach and we got caught in a thunderstorm, but because I went early and got us a chair, we were under a cabana and we didn't even get wet. So yay us. Now we're gonna go get Derek some sushi because that's all he cares about.
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll check in later. But look at the mountains. Look at the mountains.
They're on fire.
They are on fire. I don't know what's happening. They're so pretty though.
peacock is on the prowl.
Where is it?
Oh my god, it's coming up here.
Got a good video of it.
I wonder where her babies are. She abandoned them.
Got a good video of it.
Nice.
There it
There
is.
she is. Bye, peacock. See ya. Okay, the peacocks are on the beach now. Also, this peacock with the long tail earlier was literally sprinting up the beach. It was hilarious. That one's Bernard, right?
I forgot.
That's not its official name. It's just what I've named him. They're walking pretty fast.
Where would we put that if we got that?
On the coffee table? Wait, we don't have a coffee table.
We could put it on the one I made you though, by the kitchen and the wall.
Oh,
The
yeah.
back wall.
That would look so random.
That would look awesome.
Derek wants to get this, like, oh, we shouldn't say it too loud, because he'll come find us. But he wants this eagle right here. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome.
You have, like, a thing for eagles.
I have a thing for fireworks and freedom.
Freedom. Cue. What's that one song? America. Spread your golden wings. Sail on freedom. Across the sky.
Can take you anywhere.
Great bird with your golden dreams.
Leave me alone.
Flying high, flying high. So, just got to dinner, and of course we're outside, and it's literally monsooning. I feel like my camera's not taking it up. You can definitely hear it, and it's thundering too.
I feel like I'm gonna need this to guide me back to the room tonight.
Probably not. Oh, there's the guy. What is happening? Where's the guy with the umbrella on his head?
He blew away.
The bartender literally walking around with an umbrella hat on. Look at the poor kitchen staff. With their umbrellas. So sad.
It's our last full day of vacation. How did this happen? Don't you feel like we just checked in? Such a ham. Anyway, so last night, after we got stuck in the monsoon, at dinner, the rain has been crazy. We've had 2 days where we've had storms, and they pass, but they're just really crazy when they're going. But so after we had dinner was just okay. We went to Schooners. It wasn't my favorite. The whole menu was pretty much seafood, which it's a seafood grill. They had one entree. It was surf and turf, so there was a steak, and I just got like the seafood stuff on the side, and Derek ate it, but I thought the steak was just okay. We actually had a steak at Neptune's. It was a ribeye that was surprisingly good, and generally when we've been in Jamaica, we don't have the best steaks here. I don't know if it's just, I'm not sure exactly why, but they're just not as good as American steaks. But the one at Neptune's was good. Oh, stop it. What is wrong with you?
Love you.
I'm so stressed. It's too early for this. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, you got a big giant red like blister on your back.
Yep.
From the sun.
Someone didn't put sunblock on.
We got a little toasty yesterday at the beach. My legs are really bad. We're putting extra sunblock on today. But yeah, Schooners was just okay. And then after dinner, we went over to the theater and they had like the Jamaica live show. So it was their entertainment team just did. just did Jamaica like music, and oh man, I almost freaking caught that. It was so close. But yeah, so we just saw that. It was like dancing and singing and stuff, and it was good. And then we came back to the room and went to bed because we were so tired. I think just being out in the sun all day, because yesterday we actually did a lot of water sports and stuff, so we were pretty tired. I don't think I ever told you guys about our excursion we did the other day. I'm trying to think, what did I not like fill you guys in on? Because I feel like I've been terrible at vlogging. But I know the excursion, so we went to Jam West, and it was in Negril, and it was only about an hour drive from our resort. So we signed up for the excursion a couple days in advance. We went on Wednesday, and it was $200 a person, which actually was not that bad because we looked up the prices online if you don't book it through the resort, and they were more expensive. But basically for $200 a person, we got to zip line, we got to do ATVs through like the jungle area, and then we got to go horseback riding, which was my favorite. And we went horseback riding. It was about like a 1.5 mile trail, and then it led to the ocean, and then the horses actually take you in the ocean like you're riding on the horse in the water. And we got some pretty cool pictures. Cue Derek's razor, because you can't have a video with me without being there's some ridiculous background noise from my husband. But yeah, the excursion, let me step on the patio. But yeah, the excursion was really fun. Zip lining I was a little nervous for because I've never done it, but it was fun. Like once I saw a couple people go, I wasn't as nervous, and then I hopped on the zip line and went, and then from there it was really easy. Oh, the other thing we did that we didn't expect to do was at the last tower of zip lining, there was like a rope where you could kind of like bungee off of the tower. So we actually did that, and it wasn't like, I don't know if it was a real bungee thing, because like a bungee is like on a cord. This was on a rope, and it kind of like caught you once you jumped. You definitely dropped, but then it caught you probably like halfway, and the rest of the way you went pretty slow. So that was really fun, but horseback riding was definitely the highlight. And there were some couples that literally went there just to do like one activity, and I was telling Derek, I don't know if it'd necessarily be worth it to drive an hour out just to do one activity. It was nice the way we did it because we got to do 3. So the shuttle picked us up at 8:15, and then we drove an hour. We got there about like 9:15, and they were pretty quick. We read reviews that weren't that good. For Jam West was the name of the park. I don't know if I said that before. And people just said it was very unorganized, but it was very organized. Like we did all of our activities like right after one another. We didn't have to wait at all. We were actually done by like lunchtime, and we were worried because when we booked the excursion, they told us that the shuttle was going to pick us up at 4, and we're like, dang, are we going to have to like sit around all afternoon and wait for other people to be done? But actually our shuttle took us back like right when we were done. I think that guy just makes like multiple trips, so it worked out perfectly. It was really fun, and I would definitely recommend it. It was really nice to get off property because on our Sandals vacation so far, we've pretty much done like no excursions. We've just stayed on property. The excursions that we have done have been like the catamaran cruise. We did like the glass bottom boat, but all that stuff is on property, which that was fun, but I think it was more worthwhile to get off property and kind of see like the rest of Jamaica just to get that exposure and experience. So it was nice to get off property, and it was really fun. And then the other thing we did was the massages, which I don't know if I talked about too much, but those were really, really nice. We did like the couples massage. You get to pick out your own like massage oil candle, and that's what they actually use when they're giving you a massage. And we did the hour, yeah, it was the hour long. There was a 60-minute, there was a 90-minute. We did the hour long. And I think for both of us, it was around like $300, maybe a little over 300, but it wasn't terrible. We actually got a 10% discount too, I think, because we're Sandals reward members and we're like coral status. So that was really good. We did that our first day, and it was really nice. And we've done massages ever since our honeymoon, and we always get one done when we come on Sandals because they're just so amazing. We've actually, on other trips, we've done more than one massage, but this trip we are trying to like be good because we did the excursion and that was pretty expensive. But so far, we've had so much fun here. I can't believe it's our last day. It's actually, like, I thought it was going to feel super long, and it does feel like it's been a longer vacation, but it has gone by really fast too. So we are going to head to Bayside for breakfast. Schooners actually is open for breakfast today, but we're kind of like, they have like pretty much similar options to the buffet, but we kind of don't want to steer away from the buffet because we know all the stuff there is good. My stomach's still feeling really good. I haven't had to take Pepto. I took Pepto yesterday morning, but I didn't have to take any last night or this morning. So hopefully I'm out of the weeds. But yeah, I'm just glad yesterday we had such a good beach day. And Derek went down early today to reserve a seat. So I'm hoping we have another good full beach day. We're going to do some more water sports. I'm definitely going to take my camera with me today, so hopefully I can get some more footage and vlog some more. But yeah, we're just going to try to soak in the sun as much as we can on our last day. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and head over to breakfast, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Popping on here one more time because I was just editing and I was talking about how we didn't really feel like going to Schooners for breakfast. We ended up going to Schooners for breakfast the next day. Luckily we went because we ran into a couple that we had chatted with on property, and they told us literally that day when we were at the pool, we ran into them and they were telling us how they went to Schooners for breakfast, and it was super, super good. So on our last day before we headed to the airport, which I didn't vlog, on our last day when we were checking out and getting breakfast and stuff, we had Schooners and it was so freaking good. Like, do not skip Schooners breakfast. It was delicious. I got a French toast entree and it was super good. And I can't remember what Derek got, but we both really enjoyed our meals. He might have gotten like eggs Benedict or something like that, but super delicious. Highly recommend. All right, now I'm done popping in present day. Let's go back to Paradise and wrap up the vlog. AC is so good. These bags are actually really cute. I need a bag for the boat at home.
You got one right there?
Yeah, that's true. Hi.
Hey, what's
Good,
up?
how are you? Should we bring it home from Chris Lobby?
I'm trying not to drop it on the tile. You will never see me run that fast.
You can run it as fast as that peacock that was sprinting up the beach.
Yep.
Should we get another Christmas ornament? There's so many at home.
We have way too
I
many.
do kind of like the Santa with the Jamaica though. Look, he's got a thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
He's so cute.
Say yum.
Yeah, Mom.
chicken coop.
So classy.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it good?
It's not bad.
My hair is crazy.
Tired.
I'm really tired. Oh, you smell like a freaking pirate. You're so classy with your martini over there. I'm so sober. I've just been drinking water all night.
Yep. So have I.
We had dinner at Giuseppe's, and it still wasn't my favorite.
You watch your mouth.
I know that like hurts your soul.
Yeah.
But it was so much better the first trip. Your salmon was just as good as the first time?
Yeah, it was better the first time.
Really? Okay, so it's not just me. It was so good though. And then it actually worked out perfectly because we went over to see the couples game show at 8:15.
Hey, press that button in the bottom right.
Why?
You gotta actually press the button. It takes a picture, but I think you're not pressing it. Have you ever used a phone before?
I'm so tired.
She's the one that has been drinking water all day.
I had a virgin daiquiri earlier. Turn it up.
Yeah.
I have to take it easy on my liver and stomach after that whole situation a couple days ago. What were we talking about? Oh, we saw the reggae show.
How they gave us nice toilet paper on the last day
Oh
of vacation.
my gosh, they really did.
Finally got 2-ply.
It was so soft, and I was like, where the frick was this 3 days ago when I was living in the bathroom?
Yeah, they gave us like transparent single ply all week.
It was terrible. I had to like call them in the middle of the night because, I don't know, we're spending thousands of dollars to stay at this resort. And instead of filling both toilet paper rolls up when they're empty, they give you one roll at a time.
Yeah, they give you 4 squares at a time.
Like, what the hell? I'm paying so much money to stay here. We're like completely off topic. Oh, I like this song.
That's a good picture. Stop your video.
I do. And the feeling's right. I guess it's the ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Okay, as we close up the vlog, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Scuba diving.
You didn't go scuba
You
diving.
don't know that.
You didn't. My favorite part was horseback riding into the ocean. My life got twisted upside down, and I'd like to take a minute. Let's sit right here and tell you how blah, blah, blah,
Prince of a town
called Bel Air. What was your highlight?
First of all, let's talk about how you don't know the most well-known song on the planet.
I like messed it up at the end, but I know what the lyrics were. It was just a little fast. Okay, what was the favorite part of your trip?
The horse was cool.
The horseback riding? Okay, what was the favorite thing you ate?
Sat down. Just sit there.
Tell you how I got a Prince of a town called Bel Air. Why is that so fast?
It's not that fast.
It seems so fast. Have I been drinking? I really haven't. Okay, what was the favorite thing you ate?
Probably the steak at Neptune's. I think it was good.
That was really good. I think my favorite thing was the chicken at Eleanor's. That was really good.
The lady at the show's dancing over at Neptune's.
Yeah,
Fresh
because she
Prince of Bel-Air.
changed, right?
Yeah.
Because she still got her headband on. Also, I really liked the chicken cordon bleu at the Bayside restaurant. That was pretty good. Favorite dessert, creme brulee at Bayside. I think, no, the cheesecake at Jasmine's was really good too. We had a lot of good food. Favorite beach activity? Mine's kayaking. What was yours?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
This outro is gonna be so freaking long.
Wait for it. Oh, they changed songs. Never mind.
Okay.
We were waiting for a while.
What was your favorite outside activity? World Tour.
Sailboating.
Sailboating, yep. You were skiing yesterday.
Yeah, because it was a Category 3 hurricane, and they didn't like wheel me in.
Did we tell them about that? They had to like go out on the powerboat to like be like, Derek, you gotta come in because it's not safe to be out here.
Because there's lightning strikes every 10 feet. Yeah, and you shouldn't be out with a fucking sailboat.
If your mom watches this, she's gonna be like, So what was something that you missed from the first time at South Coast from this time?
When my wife used to love me.
It's not true. I do love you. I miss the Silverbirds,
They were cool.
the steel drum band. We didn't get any steel drums on this trip. I also kind of missed the vibe of the resort on the first trip because it just seemed like a different energy. But I still like this resort better than Sandals Royal Caribbean.
How would you describe the crowd this time in one word?
Elderly.
Chodes.
I was so disrespectful.
Smash that subscribe button, you chodes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I have to say else. You're a mess.
What do you want from me?
I don't know. I should expect nothing less than your antics. It was,
Sorry. You only got
anyways.
50 more years till I die, so don't worry.
Stop it. So morbid. Anyways, I had a really good time on this trip. It was really nice to get away. And we were here for 8 nights, which was a really long time, which was good. Had a little couple hiccups in the trip.
You had a few hookups this trip with who?
No hookups, just hiccups. Mainly like in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, hookups in the bathroom. Okay, right.
But yeah, everything was good. Everything was pretty smooth for the most part too. We didn't have any like major issues here. I feel like the first couple days, some of the people were a little grumpy, but the second half of the trip, everyone's been super friendly, and the resort is super clean as usual and really nice. And I think we did more shows on this trip too, which was good. All the shows were super good. The Broadway night was the best that we saw. So if you're gonna see any shows at South Coast, prioritize seeing the Broadway night because that was the best. They played Lion King and I cried like a baby.
Oh yeah, and make sure you sit down with a couple at dinner that tells you to get a $25,000 bungalow when I'm wearing the same shirt 3 days in a row.
We had the Sandals reward dinner on Tuesday night. We sat with a very nice table. It was like a bunch of, they were cool couples, but this one couple literally was like, man, you gotta get the bungalow. Guys, a bungalow is like $10,000 a night.
I'm like rewashing my underwear in the shower and they're like, go get a bungalow. I'm like, must be nice.
I mean, I don't know who you guys think we are. Also, we were like the youngest couple in the room.
By like 30 years.
Yeah. And I'm like, I mean, I like that you think so highly of us that we could afford a bungalow every night, but we're staying in the cheapest room on property.
Yes.
And mostly because we don't spend that much time in the room also. But I don't know, maybe, I mean, I would never buy a bungalow because that's just so much money, but
I mean, we're like one day short of sleeping on this outdoor couch.
pretty much. Like if we get stranded here tomorrow, we're sleeping on the couch
Yeah.
at the pool. I think this is getting very rambling. We had a super good trip. Thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed this Sandals vlog, go check out my Royal Caribbean vlog from 2 years ago if you want to compare resorts and see where you want to stay. But your first pick would always be...
Ocean City, Maryland.
No. Sandals South Coast for me. That's my vote. I think it's better.
Hashtag Ocean City, Maryland.
No. We're gonna miss Jamaica. We don't know when we're coming back. We actually didn't rebook another trip. Pretty much every time we've come to Sandals, we've rebooked a trip on property, but this time we're not.
Do you know what my favorite animal is?
A peacock?
A llama.
Okay, on that note, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of the antics we got into over the last 8 nights. And I'll see you guys in my next video.
I think that dude was laughing at you.
If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to join me for even more antics in the future. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye. Say bye, Derek.
Yeah, whatever.
Bye.